All right, guys, welcome to the Digital Barbell Podcast. Thanks for taking your time to be here. Happy Thanksgiving if you're listening to this the day that it comes out. We're thankful for you. We're thankful to be a part of your life. Thank you for listening to us, for being our clients,
Definitely.
for everything that you do for us, for letting us do this as our full-time job. We feel super lucky, so happy Thanksgiving to you. If you want to know how to stay on track with your nutrition on Thanksgiving, you don't. You enjoy the day with your friends and family. You eat whatever you want, and then you get back on track Friday. So
Exactly.
there's the end of this nutrition segment of this episode. We do have a sponsor for this episode, but we got an announcement first.
Okay.
In lieu of a Black Friday sale or a Cyber Monday sale on coaching, we're doing something a lot more fun this year. Can I tell a quick story like where this came to be? So every Sunday, if you follow us on Instagram, on our story, you'll know that we have Biscuit Sunday every Sunday. We make biscuits in our air fryer or in the oven. We put butter on them. We put honey on them, jelly on them. And it's just something we look forward to every single week. We hardly ever miss it. And why don't you tell like how this turned into a t-shirt?
Yeah, about a year ago, our friends Annie and Anthony were visiting, and he had the idea of making a shirt that said Biscuit Sunday, PR Monday. And we loved that idea. So this year, this has come to be. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to show you. On Monday, Cyber Monday, these will be released. And they are only available for 6 or 7 days. We'll have the exact dates. But we cannot control the quantity or the store or anything like that. You have to order directly from the website. They will drop ship directly to you. So you only have 1 week to get these. Oh, they're so cute. So this is the men or women.
Yeah, this is a unisex Bella Canvas t-shirt.
Zoom in here so you can see what we got going on. We got Biscuit Sunday on the top. We got a stack of 3 biscuits with barbells coming out of them, butter melting, a sunshine, and then PR Monday below it. I love it.
And so on the front, it just says Digital Barbell.
This is like a unisex Bella Canvas tee, and it will be in oatmeal, in pink, and in a light blue. And then we're going to have an additional shirt for women, some crop tees. I mean, men can get these too if they want. And like a pink color, like a minty green, and an oatmeal. And just like, here's another look at this logo. I'm looking at this through the camera. Look at this. I love it.
Biscuit Sunday, PR Monday.
Came out so good.
Words to live by right there.
So like we said, on Cyber Monday, the store opens, and then you have that 1 week to get your orders in, and they will be gone forever, just like the Top Gun one was last year. We can't reorder anything.
Like people, every time I wear that shirt, they're like, "Oh man, how can I get one of those? I missed out." I'm like, you missed out. Maybe it'll come back in the future. So don't dilly dally. I hate to sound like a salesperson with this, but if you're interested, they're not going to be expensive.
The reason that we do it like this is because of the company that we use for the shirts. That we don't like get the shirts or anything like that. They design it. They put up the store. They put up the website. They handle the shipping. So literally, we can't even get another one if we wanted one. So
I'm probably going to order 2 of each color for myself in case Buttons or Lacey gets a stain on one, or if I drop ketchup on one.
They're the ones that get the
I drop jelly on Biscuit Sunday on one.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. We haven't even said what this episode is going to be, but let's hold that off. Let's get right into the sponsor for the week. I don't even remember what we talked about on this podcast in regards to this, but we're sponsored by Ford Super Duty today. We've talked a lot about it in the Instagram story. Long story short, we got the Airstream. We were trying to tow it with our Tundra.
No, super long story short is we got a little guy. We had a 4Runner, and they said we could pull it with the 4Runner. We took it an hour away from our house in Austin. We could barely get up the hill. Then we got a truck. We could pull that with the truck. We got this particular Airstream so that because we knew we could pull it with the Tundra, couldn't even get up that same hill in Austin with the Airstream. So now we have a Super Duty.
So we decided on getting either
next week we go up that hill.
An F250 or an F350. Both anything above a 150 is considered a Super Duty in the Ford lineup. Way too much time spent looking online. We were actually camping up outside of Dallas, and we came across this one on the internet at a Nissan dealer of all places, a 2016. We stopped with the Airstream on the way back home, made the deal, and then went back in a few days and traded in the Tundra. So we
found the one though. We knew when we saw it, we found the one. Like so many, we live in a ranching town, and so many of these trucks are ranchers trucks and just like used as work trucks and kind of like ragged out. And we've seen so many that are like just
They got
work trucks and used for work.
Yeah.
And not cared for. And we went into this place. It was like a Nissan dealer in Austin. And so this was someone's baby. Like they loved it. They did not. It looks like nothing's ever been carried in the bed. And
they only drove it to church back and forth on Sundays.
Like this was their cool truck, and that's exactly what we were looking for. Was
so now we can rag it out.
Something that someone like used as that like wasn't just like a work truck for somebody.
Blake, every time we go somewhere, even including this morning, Blake was like, "Can I drive the Super Duty?"
No, you have to. I call it. I said I'm driving, and
she just likes to drive anyway.
It's just funny because I never even wanted this. I was like super sad because I've had a Land Cruiser, a 4Runner, and now the Tundra. Like I've been a Toyota person and never thought I would want a Ford truck or anything like that. And I really like it.
You look good driving it too, that big old diesel.
So that's my rule is like, if we say we need to go somewhere, you have to call immediately who's driving. And if you don't call it, you don't get to get in the driver's seat.
Well, and actually like this will be good for the towing the Airstream too, because, you know, when we got the Airstream, you haven't really even towed it yet because you weren't comfortable towing it in the Tundra.
Yeah, because he had to like manually shift it to go down the hill because we were too heavy. I was like, I'm not doing that.
So now we can go back to sharing the towing
exactly.
responsibilities when we go somewhere.
What the heck is this podcast about?
So every year we put out a holiday gift guide where like, you know, here's my favorite like workout things that you should buy. It's always like workout oriented, and we're
like, well, it's like a gift guide. Like if the whole concept has been like, what should you get that person, that fit person in your life or whatever. And so it's just like a helpful guide that we've put out the last few years.
Yeah.
So this year we decided to change it up a little bit. We're going to have a gift guide podcast, but we'll also put this in the, send this as an email. So if you're on our email list, you will get this in an email with all of the links. So Jonathan made a list, Haley made a list, and I made a list. Haley couldn't be on the podcast with us today, but I'm going to share her little links, and then we'll put her descriptions in the email of why she suggested these gifts.
And like now I didn't base my list like I have in the past about here's stuff to get that fit person in your life. I literally just thought through like, what are some things that I've gotten recently that I really, really like and I think are good value and have like enhanced my life or whatever. So that's what my list is based on. Right. If you're only listening to this on the audio version, you're missing out because I actually brought all of my things in here to the office. I'm going to show you what these things are. So I'm excited to get into them.
I'm going to go through Haley's list first. And then you're going to do your list and then I'll do
Obviously, we don't have these things with us right here.
So I'm excited about this. She told us about this first item on the call, and it's called a Ninja Creamy. And I think that the idea is that you can kind of make your own protein ice cream. So I think I wish she was on the podcast to tell us the full details of what you actually put in the Ninja, and you put it in the freezer, and then you get a little like a protein ice cream situation.
I think my client Sean has one of these.
What do you put in it?
I think he made like cottage cheese ice cream.
Whoa. So you can put anything you want in there.
Well, within reason. Like you can't put like a piece of celery
Ninja,
in.
like I'm picturing the Ninja blender. Like
it's the same company,
brand. I want to see what this is. So we'll have the link for that. Looks like it can come from Target.
Maybe they'll be a future sponsor and send us one.
All right. Again, this is something I don't know what it is. I'm excited about this. CRZ Yoga Fleece Lined Leggings.
Fleece Lined Leggings.
She says these are a must-have in the winter. They are super warm and comfortable.
That would be like, I feel like I'd be claustrophobic in a fleece lined legging.
Well, you shouldn't be
because most of my leggings don't have any lining, and I already don't like to wear them.
Okay, I mean, so far we need both of these things on the list, and a third one we definitely need a new rice cooker. Her third thing is a rice cooker. Our rice cooker has gone on the fritz.
We're having rice cooker problems.
She says, I have no idea why it took me so long to get this. It changes the game in every way. It will save you so much time and money.
What brand is that?
Aroma.
Aroma. Huh. All right. We'll put the links to these in the show notes too. Yeah, we're going to put the links to
these. Very cool. Yes, I hope that's a good
one.
But
like, why is
this it?
A rice cooker is so great because you can make multiple servings at a time and it actually just stays warm in there. Like I know people who will eat rice out of their rice cooker for like 3 or 4 days in a row. We're kind of uneasy about like the moisture content in there.
3.
Yeah.
Like the third day, I'm like,
sometimes we just like look at it. We're like, I don't know. There's a lot of moisture in there.
Let's how much rice is in
Let's make fresh rice. But it's such a game changer, like because it keeps you from having to do meal prep over and over because all the ingredients are ready to go.
And it's warm. It's like right there and ready. And microwave rice, like if you had made rice and microwave rice, it's not
cold rice re-microwaved.
It never comes out that good.
Yeah, it gets so dry.
I love rice cookers too. Ours is just like for some reason making a giant disaster all over our counter. It's like spewing out this white rice liquid everywhere.
Our client Jen,
I think it's supposed to.
She told me that we need to wash our rice, and that will solve that problem. Like,
she's the one that recommended this one.
Yeah,
That's
she
why
feels
you're
bad.
like,
She feels bad that we wasted $120 on this thing.
Maybe we've overused it. We have used the heck out of it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it for hers?
Unless there was another page of this.
There actually was a second page, but I didn't print it.
Well, she might have some more ideas.
Okay, well, we can look it up. Okay. I'll look it up while you're doing your list. Okay, let me get into mine. You ready?
All right, let's
okay,
do it.
number 1 is the Clean Logic body scrubber. Hold on, let me get it.
I actually got Jonathan into this, so this is you're stealing mine.
Okay, this is the Clean Logic dual texture body exfoliator. And really what it is just something you scrub your dirty body with it when you're in the shower. But, long time ago we switched to liquid body soap in the shower versus like the bar. I guess you could use this with a bar, but anyway, you just put some body wash on this thing and it really does a good job of like making you feel like you're getting the junk off.
We used to use those like puffy things and those were gross.
Yeah, those little things that look like little...
Like a flower?
Yeah, they're like a bunch of fabric all tied up in a knot. Like, those are worthless. This is where it's at. Because like if you're doing burpees or lunges and you have like, black stuff on your knees from the mats, this gets it off really well. Really good for scrubbing your feet. They dry within 24 hours if you hang it up by the little doodad on it.
They say that the strap changes colors, although I don't think
really?
It ever has, whenever it's time to...
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think it said that, like, look, right here. Replace it once a month or when the ribbon color begins to fade. So it has a little ribbon on here. When this begins to fade, it's been too long.
Wow. I didn't realize that. I just changed what I'm like, you know what? This thing has been in here a long time.
The sponge is a dark color, so you don't know how dirty it is.
They do make it in different shapes, and they make an orange version too. You can tell better when the orange one's getting gross.
But I like the round personally.
Yeah, but we keep a set in the camper, and we use them at home too. So boom. And they're $7 at the grocery store, or you can get multi-packs on Amazon too.
All right.
Next one is, okay, I'm going to skip here. The next one is our packing cubes. Okay. So I fought Blakley on this for a long time. She was an earlier adopter of the packing cubes. Did you get it from your mom? Is that who recommended it to you, or is it the other way around?
No, my mom got them because I told her about them.
So let me grab one. I mean, essentially all this thing is a glorified like little nylon bag with a zipper on it. But I don't have a ton of closet space in our closet. I don't have a dresser to keep socks and underwear or shirts or whatever in. So when you do laundry, you just put all of one category of whatever into this bag and it all stays organized. It works really well for us because when we go in the camper, every single pair of socks and underwear that I own are in this little bag. So there's no like accounting like, okay, how many days am I going to be gone? Let me count how many pairs of socks and then a couple extra. No, I have everything I need right here in this cube. And it keeps it organized too, especially in the camper. Yeah. If you fold your shorts, fold your shirts, and put them in these bags, they just stay where they're at, and you like no searching for what you need. Big time saver.
I just have a little thing to say on this. He doesn't have limited closet space because I'm a closet hog. We live in a very old house, and we share a single person little closet.
Anytime somebody gets defensive without being accused, you know,
I'm just saying, it's not like we're over here with an abundant closet space.
There's no walk-in situation going on here.
Situation in this house.
It's more of a lean-in.
Open a door and there's the closet.
Right. Okay. Now, because I have my packing cube, I can share with you the next thing. Stance low profile running socks. Okay, let me grab my... Oh, look, they're right there at the front. The magic of TV.
You're going to show your socks.
I can because, like I said, I have every pair of socks and underwear I own right in this bag. Is there anything better in life than like a really nice pair of socks? If I was rich and I could have anything I want, I would have a brand new pair of high quality socks like this to wear every single day.
You stole that from me too.
I did?
That's my thing.
Okay, well, it's true. And I would add underwear too if I really had the money. But yes, I've used Stance socks a lot. I got into them because of, just they were like cool, the crew socks with the little doodad and get all the designs and all that kind of stuff. And then I got into the low cut ones because I like to wear like Vans and things like that, and they're the no-show. And those work really well too. But I, on a whim, bought a pair of these somewhere, and I just love them. They have more cushion than most of the Stance socks that I've worn, and they have a little bit of, what do you call this thing at the heel? Like a little bit of extra fabric around the heel that keeps the back of your shoe from rubbing you.
Blister protector.
They're just super, super comfortable. I'm sure there's a million brands of high quality socks out there. These are $15 a pair, so I consider this a splurge. I mean, I probably only have 2 pairs of these, but yeah. Another handy thing, they tell you which one's the left and the right. And I've done a control trial putting the wrong sock on the wrong foot, and I just had an off day that day. So I'm going to say, really pay attention when you put these things on to get them on the right foot. That last part was made up, by the way. Okay, moving on. The Sound Dance laptop stand. Hang on, let me get it.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so you might think that we work out for a living, but we don't. We actually work on our computers for a living, just like most of you listening to this. And I'm working on a 19-inch, or maybe even smaller, MacBook Air from 2019, and I'm at my standing desk, and it can be a strain, especially now that I'm in my late 20s, to sometimes see the screen.
To see? I thought it was for your
Hold on, I'm getting
comfort.
there too. So not only is this laptop stand convenient for being able to move the laptop closer and further away from me on an elevated surface, because that keeps the table clean for where my wireless keyboard is, but it lets me elevate my laptop screen up to the place where I'm not looking down at my monitor like this, which is the main benefit of it. There's like a little adjustment screw here in the back so you can raise it up and down. If we're going on an extended camping trip, I'll even bring this thing and work at it at the desk in the camper. But if you
do have to have a secondary keyboard and mouse, though. You can't work on that would be bad for your...
Yeah, I would recommend that just for ergonomics, even if you don't have a laptop stand. Like, if you think about like the way you're going to sit at a desk, if you're just hunched over and your hands and your elbows are in this tiny little space to be working on your laptop right in front of you, like you would at a coffee shop, that's not a great position to be in. I would get a wireless keyboard and mouse to let you sit with more proper posture, whether you're going to elevate your laptop or not. But anyway, this thing costs $20, which is just crazy. I mean, this thing is made of aluminum, made in China, I'm sure, shipped all the way across the world. How can they sell this at a profit for $20? Okay, this is my last one.
You have two
oh yeah. More. Okay, here's another one. I didn't bring it in here because it's way too big, but our Kasori air fryer. Technically, didn't buy this thing. Blakley's parents had it, weren't using it. We were at their house one time. Was like, you mind if I try that? Brought it back to Wimberley and
never seen it again.
Never gave it back. And matter of fact, they saw how much I was using it and they went and bought another one. So sorry about that.
Thank you.
But yeah, there's a million air fryers out there. So, I'm recommending this one because it's the only one I have experience with. I know they make air fryers in all kinds of different sizes.
Yeah.
But, as far as lowering the barrier to entry to cooking things that can be intimidating, it doesn't get much easier than this. We cook our biscuits in it. We roast vegetables in it. You can cook burgers.
It has upgraded our biscuit sundae experience by cooking them in the air fryer. You get 2 tops.
It's just a glorified convection oven, if we're being honest. It's a heating element in the top and a fan that circulates the air, but it cooks faster because it's smaller, and it cooks faster because of the convection. So if it used to take you like 40 minutes to roast vegetables, boom, now you can do it in 20. If it used to take you 40 minutes to bake chicken, boom, now you can do it in 15.
I'll say this one in particular, I don't know if any of them are, but this one's not a looker. Yeah. It's not one you want on your counter. We keep it in our laundry room and bring it out when we use it, because we call it the printer. It looks like a black printer.
Let's go print up some chicken. But yeah, chicken is probably the main thing that we cook in it, and you literally can cook. Actually, I do 2 layers in it. I put a piece of foil in the bottom or something like that. You don't have to use that. It just makes it easier to clean up. I put a layer of chicken in it. I put this rack on top of that chicken. I spray the rack with oil, put another layer of chicken on it, and within 15, 16 minutes, 2.5 pounds of chicken breasts are ready to go. Boom. Doesn't get any easier than that. Okay, last one on my list are these, I guess you pronounce it, emoji rain boots. Hold on, let me get them.
Emoji with an A.
Yeah. All right, so there's nothing fancy about these. These are rubber rain boots, but we go through shoes a lot out here, kind of living in the country. Like, you might have to chase the dog down the road, and boom, before you know it, like you have a bunch of stains on there that you didn't intend on, or you're getting in and out of the camper and you don't want to make a mess, but you also don't want to leave your shoes out in the rain. Like, just having a pair of shoes like this has made my other shoes last longer. It's not like these are an amazing like design, or they're going to increase your vertical leap or have amazing arch support or anything.
And you can just slip it on. That's the other benefit. It's not lace or anything.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but like Nobles and Reeboks and all that kind of stuff, they're like $150 now. So if I can have these are $35. If I can have a pair of these that save my other shoes in my non-fitness life, then that's money well spent. I'm impressed with your list. You should be. Very I'm done though, but so you can go.
All right.
And great. I will look. I'll go. I'll grab my phone and look at Haley's.
Yeah, we need.
Other stuff.
I know she had more than that. Okay. Here we go. My first thing is I did not bring this in here because it was in the kitchen, but we recently got an espresso maker. Did I say it right?
Nope.
Espresso maker. I was struggling with my coffee game. We usually do cold brew, and I just wasn't loving the taste, and I was like kind of wanting to have an excuse to go get outside coffee, and that's expensive. So I got a $60 espresso maker off of Amazon. The little beginner version makes up to 2 shots at once, and I love it. It makes the shots, it froths the milk, warms the milk and froths it, and that is my coffee every day. And you can do a regular or a decaf. I mean, obviously, y'all know what espresso makers are, but anyway, that has upped my coffee game and kept me from wanting to go get outside world coffee all the time.
Saving us all kinds of dough.
Yeah.
Do they make espresso makers that make 4 shots at once? Because that would be nice.
I think like you got to have like multiple, like
you have to have two
handles.
Things.
But it's
somebody great. Somebody who knows about this stuff more than us, let us know if they make one with.
This was an entry level one. I just wanted to try it to see if I was going to enjoy it, and I really, really, really have.
Yeah.
My only thing is it's very loud if you do the milk. So we're actually about to have a bunch of guests in our house for the holidays, and I'm like, I think Jonathan and I are going to be staying in the camper anyway. I'm like, I might take that out to the camper.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
So I don't wake the whole house up when I make my coffee because it is loud.
Yeah, it's like chugga, 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 chugga.
All right. Second one, I'm using it over here to hold my stand up, but.
Are you going to put that on camera? Okay, let me back up.
The glute bench. Can y'all see this thing?
It's a giant foam wedge she's holding up here. A $300 foam wedge.
I think I got that for Christmas last year.
Or 2 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, 2 years ago, but I absolutely love it for doing, glute bridges are a struggle, to be honest. Hip extensions, hip thrusts are a struggle if you don't have something to support your back. And honestly, like a bench, even like the most padded bench, they tip. This thing has upped my hip thrust game, if you will. It's just a great hip thrusts are a great exercise for the posterior chain. Yeah. And I've been able to load these so much heavier after getting this. Yeah.
I don't even like doing hip thrusts on a bench, but I will do them on that.
Yeah.
I'm using so much weight that I still struggle with it scooting around, so I still put it up against the cabinet right here, but I get why you like it. It's also like a good little bench in a pinch too.
Yeah, we use it as a bench for like bench press. I'll do like, if I don't want to lay on the ground, if there's like too much dog hair or something, I'll do like my in and outs on it.
Yeah.
And right now I'm letting it hold my drink.
I'm over here like suggesting a $6 sponge, and you're like, here's this $300 piece of workout equipment.
We didn't say there was a price limit. I just said this is something that I have. It's for people who ask stuff for Christmas. Sometimes they're like, this is not something I would buy myself, but I got this as a gift.
Yeah, we'll split it with you if you want one.
My next one is expensive too, but I do think everybody, if you have a home gym, you should have this in your gym.
A Super Duty?
This is the walking pad. It's right over here. I can't show it, but you guys all know our walking pad.
Yeah.
I mean, how much? I think it's under $300.
I think they're right at that now.
Okay.
They've gone up.
Yeah, they have gone up. But, I mean, for us, it has been such a game changer to have in our gym space. Like, I like to hit my steps every day. It's like, it's like the one little thing I like to measure and make sure like I'm just getting enough activity. And on days like today, it is so cold and windy outside. We might not be able to take the dogs for like a couple mile walk. So,
I'm at 4,700 steps so far today.
So I can jump on that thing and get my steps.
Yeah.
Sometimes like if I'm just want to move, we use it for our workouts. Like if I can't run outside for some reason, I can run on this.
Or even if you can run outside, but it sounds like a better idea to run inside.
I absolutely love it. I mean,
and like we have a lot of clients who have listened to this advice and bought them too. And say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So
if
it's not just
you're
us.
looking for a treadmill to run on, this is not the thing for you. Like if you're just a runner and you're going to try to run fast and all this stuff, this is not for you. But if you are going to occasionally run in a workout and you want something to walk on to get steps in, this is the thing for you. And I feel like it's at a good, affordable price.
Let me make a recommendation if you don't want to buy the exact one that we're going to link in the show notes. Okay, they make them that have like little handrail supports on the side, and they make them that don't. I would get one that has some handrail supports on the side, because sometimes as it's getting warmed up, the belt can slip a little bit. So just having that hand support is nice. And sometimes you like want to be distracted and look to the side and watch TV or whatever. And just having one hand sort of on something can keep you from like accidentally stepping off. And if you have the one that only has the support in the front, it's a little too far to hold on to while you walk.
My mom has that one, and I don't like it as much as ours with the handles. I mean, I pretty much only run with it with my hand on it because the belt is starting to slip a little bit.
You're a little nervous.
Yeah. All right. My next one.
This one's
unexpected.
Oh.
Gymnastics rings. I think that not enough people have a pair of rings in their gym space.
Yeah.
And especially if you're looking to up your pull-up game, I think that this is a great and affordable thing that you can, if you have a pull-up bar, you can hang these from your pull-up bar, and they're a great tool for any kind of like pulling that you're going to be training.
I think it's dirty.
To do. And I've had these, they're dirty because I've probably had them for 15 years. And they have lasted. I got the Rogue ones.
Yep. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. In the clip, I mean, the thing about, I've looked at other brands of these before, and what you want to look at is this clip. This clip is what is holding, when you lean back into this, if you're doing like a ring row and you lean back, this clip is what's holding you. I mean, also what's it attached to, but this clip is holding, and you want this clip to be sturdy. And these Rogue clips are sturdy, and they have not broken in well over a decade.
Yeah, don't get plastic. I guess they do the same thing as like a TRX strap would do. We just like the rings.
My next thing.
Oh
my workout journal. Last year, Jonathan got this for me, and at first I was like, I do not want this. Like, I didn't want this workout journal. As you know, I like to write my workouts down. But this one is like kind of cheesy, but it has like workout name and like the exercises and all the sets. And I love it.
I
write the time I finish the workout. I like write the name of the workout I'm doing.
What you wore.
I wore.
What song you listen to.
I write notes like hashtag neck was sore, you know, something weird like that.
Yeah.
But it also has to come with some fun pins. So I have some fun pin recommendations because I love pins. Like I love getting pins for Christmas. My favorite pin is these Bic like 4-color like old school ones. Like
got the little selector
if you just
button.
Hear the click, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. It has a black, a red, a blue, and a green. This is my favorite pin.
I can't believe they still make those. That's hilarious.
Well, it also goes with this old school pencil that I have. Some other more modern pens are, I really think these pop-in pens are really nice. My friend Essence taught me about these. This is a go-to. And then I love these Papermate flares, like in all the different colors.
Those are like markers, right?
Yeah, these are more like markers. But
what brand makes this Poppin'?
Poppin'. That's the brand. That the brand? Yeah. A new pen. Who dis?
Well, that's got a lot of ink flow to it.
All right.
Here's a little interesting sidebar since I just tried to write something.
Let me say the journal, just in case, is EPEWIZD. I don't even know what that says. EpiWiz.
Yeah, well, that is a weird word.
That's the name of the journal. I will link it. It's great. I really like it. And they when you get these and you work out pretty regularly, they last you about a year.
Yeah.
I actually just had to get a new one for myself right before the end of the year, but usually I get one for Christmas and it lasts me just about the whole year.
If this lasts you 3 years, you're not training enough.
Exactly.
Or your handwriting's too small.
Hold on. I have 3 more.
Wow. Get out your checkbooks, people.
I've said this many times, but now I can show it. A slam ball. A slam ball is such an affordable piece of equipment, and it is such a good tool to have for conditioning in your gym. This is, and the one we got, this is from Bolt. This was from a local Houston guy, but they have them on Amazon, or you can probably pick them up at any place.
Your UPS guy will not like you.
You don't need to get like a super expensive one of these because they're super durable, but it's just a super, like, what's in here?
Sand
or something like that, and maybe a little bit of air. And
what do you do with a slam ball, Blakley?
Seventh thing is a hip circle. I've said this many times, but I think this is a definite tool. Put it with your bands. This is another band that you need. You need the face pull and the band curl bands, but you also need this hip circle for your glute gains. And my last thing is
Post-it notes?
that I think everybody should get for Christmas.
What?
Because they just announced a tour for the first time in 6 years, and we got tickets. Is everybody should get some 30 Seconds to Mars tickets, because you're going to have a good time.
That's not as expensive as the glute bridge,
And I'm
the
done.
glute bench. You're not going to say where our tickets are? Wait for next year?
Yeah, we'll wait.
Okay. You want to do the rest of Haley's list? I'll print it out here.
All right. Great. All right. Haley also recommends Clean Simple Eats protein powder in the coconut cream flavor. So when she makes this, she uses this for the Ninja Creamy.
Okay.
This is the flavor. Yum. Love it.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, she mentioned these on when last time we had a call with her too.
Oh, yeah.
Some sunglasses that won't break. Knock around sunglasses. They're in that. I think they're in that like 20.
That's the brand?
Yeah, $20 to $25 price range. The brand is called Knock Around.
Okay.
And she said she used to have some like gutters or something, and they've broken in the past.
She has replaced them with these.
And she likes these a lot. Yes, these are the best sunglasses I've had for a great price that really stay in place when you're out adventuring. So many cool colors and designs.
You actually had a pair of gutters
I've had
spontaneously combust and just break, and then
Mr. Nolan,
our nephew, snapped another pair.
Yeah, my gutters. Yeah, I don't know. I keep getting them because I have had several just like.
You're back to wearing like a 20-year-old pair of Ray-Bans that you've had forever.
Those are lasting.
Those have lasted.
An Osprey water bladder. Getting a bladder that opens and closes at the top will make your life so much easier.
Maybe that means how you fill it.
Means.
This reminds me of that Seinfeld episode with like the giant ball of oil. I think it's for like carrying water with you when you're hiking, since Haley's so into hiking. But I guess these things are kind of hard to fill. Maybe this one's easier because it opens and closes at the top.
All right, last one, and this is what I think these are on Jonathan's Christmas list, because she told us about these too. But Vans is now making a training shoe.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. I'm excited to actually see what these.
I looked them up online.
Like.
They look pretty cool. Of course, they're more expensive than like the cheap Vans that I've always had, but they are more substantial. They have a legitimate sole on them.
A bigger sole, yeah. I think that's cool.
I've seen her wearing hers, and like from kind of far away, they just look like the classic Vans design with the logo down the side, and they come in a ton of different colors.
But they're meant to be trainers.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying a pair.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like burn out on the Nobles and all the other ones I've had so many pairs of.
Cool.
You gonna get me a pair?
I don't know. We'll see. See how nice you are to me.
All right.
That was a lot of information.
That was fun.
Yes, I will put this together in some sort of readable format.
You have 48 hours. I gotta send this out Thursday.
You'll get all the links, and you'll get it in the email.
Yeah. Again, when you see the email drop or you see us post on the socials about the Biscuit Sunday shirts, don't hesitate.
Act now.
Don't think like I'm going to do it before it. No, you don't wait. Just go do it so you don't miss out.
You're going to be online on Cyber Monday, so just go to that website.
Yeah.
On our website where
they're
the
going to
shirts
be like
are available.
$20, $25, something like that.
$25 I think will be the
price. Do not
price.
hesitate.
Yeah.
All right. We again are thankful for you guys. Thanks for being here. If you ever have any questions, even if you're not interested in becoming a client, feel free to reach out to one of us. We will help you as much as we can. All right. Catch you next week.